If you look back in investing, one of the things you really regret is if you had invested there at that time. We always think of the Eastern Front in front of us when we are fighting a war or trying to win others. So, if you turn away, there are the amazing possibilities that arise on the Western Front. The real value and benefits come from the Western Front. Let me give you an example. When Columbus discovered the New World in 1494, perhaps throughout the century, such an exciting historical event will never happen again. This is also when many countries look towards crossing the Eastern Front across India and Africa. Columbus saw the potential of the Western Front. What about Naver and Cacao? When Samsung Electronics and Hyundai Motors are suffering from various regulations. When suffering from the government, such as monopoly profits of export companies. Cacao and Naver took advantage of this gap to monopolize Korea's IT by expanding IT industry. What about past? When Japanese companies took over the world in the 1980s, when the US regulates Japanese companies, especially when it regulates semiconductors. At that time, the foundation was laid for the growth of Korean companies, especially semiconductors like Samsung. The same goes for the town I live in. Because land is cheap in a place far from where I live, development proceeded. It is not uncommon for the old city center to be pushed back by the new city center within a few years. This happens all the time in this world. Look west when others are looking east. Especially in investment, this strategy often leaves a lot of profit.